Good Thursday morning.
From the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Drew Pomeranz is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last three outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Here's Craig Gentry, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, left fielder Craig Gentry.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Well, clearly I'm not the only one that was caught by surprise at first pitch, and he drops a bunt. If he got the base hit out of it, which he did, he must have thought about this for a while, knew they were going to play him back a little bit, and dropped the bunt for the hit.
Digging in, Adam Jones. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
A called strike over the outside corner. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Kevin Gausman gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2. And all of a sudden, you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. He's there and records the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Trumbull has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Here's Mookie Betts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here's the 3-1. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he lays off there, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fouled back. 6 home runs. He'll check in with an average still south of 230 and 11 RBIs. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston.
Leading off for Baltimore. First
into the windup and the pitch. Chris Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
0-1 count and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Wellington Castillo is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
The 0-2 home. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8.
Here's Chris Young. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Smoke toward third. Machado has it. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away. Here's Brock Holt now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Cameron Maybin now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's 2 for 4. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Grounded to third. Right to Ramirez. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Gentry. In there, no balls and a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Jose Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
One and one. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And a diving try by Hardy, but he comes up empty. A base hit.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. This is skied into short left center. Gentry moves over, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Oh, that's foul.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. Mark Trumbo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Breaking ball, called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Scope ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
First baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. One and 2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Hit down the third base line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Maybin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but
bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends. Here's Chris Young. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Chris Young.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Machado onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, left
so
fielder,
stepping in, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
The second baseman,
here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Scope into shallow center. And that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And this will be fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Craig Gentry. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Pitch strike 3 called. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's stolen base number 4 on the year. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0 and 2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles leave. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
First delivery to him on the way. Hanley Ramirez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. Hey, he was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
Ball 2. Too high. Ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And he lays off again, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope dives. What a stop. The throw. He's out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he misses 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Tyler Thornburg will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. In there, strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The second baseman, number 6.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Schoop. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And
he's out.
And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Damian Magnifico gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Damian Magnifico.
Xander Bogaerts is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
10, Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder.
Digging in once again, Chris Young. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Designated hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gonzalez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance? J.J. Hardy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
Adam Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In there, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Vidal Nuno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Vidal.
Here's Brock Holt now. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's gone 3 for 6. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gentry has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. This is in the air to right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's Manny Machado now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 4-1. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now or will he continue to stay away?
On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
It's getting excited right now. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Mercy.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move. For speed out there, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here comes the 0-1, and this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. That misses. 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Holt ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll get in there safely.
I love the late inning at bats when they come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Schoop is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Brad Brock comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in the count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. 0 for 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scope has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The pitch. Cameron Maybin is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.J. Hardy is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 0 for 5. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy, 2 away.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Craig Gentry. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, he'll have a chance. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Xander Bogaerts.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A pause and the 0-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he misses there. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Alvarez has got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Young. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. One and one. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard here, but caught it short by Hardy. Needed just a... Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Young is right there to make the play for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. Manny Machado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, to find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Carson Smith enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Mark Trumbo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Karen O'Day takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Karen O'Day.
Fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after the fastball.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning run on base now.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gentry has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the
Here's Mookie Betts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Trumbo. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single knock.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A possible winning run on second. No one out. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
This is pulled into right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
No outs, and that's a big base hit right there because it moves the winning run into scoring position. They got a chance to finish this thing out the rest of the way. No outs, and they got a nice rally going.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. Gentry is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Oh, and he throws it away.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Young. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He also has 1 home run. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Michael Givens answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Here's the first pitch. Brock Holt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. And that retires the side.
Leading off
Craig Gentry is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Gentry.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
Adam Jones comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Favorable call in there for a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Young racing back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the end. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. hit hard towards center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are two away now. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
This is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting. The
first pitch on its way. Pedro Alvarez.
1, no strikes.
Is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Wellington Castillo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from him. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. Hit hard to third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Joe Kelly gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Joe Kelly.
Line drive to center field, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's a nice single. At least he can go home now. Being 1 for 6 is a lot better than 0 for 6.
J.J. Hardy.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Craig Gentry. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A play at the plate. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. None out. Runners at first and second. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The tag gets 1, and he is in there. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Second and third here, 1 man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And this is taken for a called 3rd strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. Mark Trumbo stands in as he looks at a called strike. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly, just a 1 for 9. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This is Zach Britton gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Zach Britton.
So stepping in, Chris Young. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a look at ball one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes on 1-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.